Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Brought in by Hooper. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 4. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Stroud now on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Christian Harris on the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're going to face 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Takes it in at the 26. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that brings up 4th and long. Press away on to punt. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Christian Harris on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Another carry for him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He got him very close. 4 yards there, but it's 4th and goal at the 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Logan Cook on the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Irving hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Why, Tony?
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So second down coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Stroud to throw again on second. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Jackson. He has the first over the middle. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. So that brings us to the end of 1. Both teams starting that long walk to the other end of the field. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Trying again following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Ravens more than happy to take over in enemy territory.
DC, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, report. Hey.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Option give here. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Lamar out of the pistol. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Cut by Diggs. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That stop coming from Henry To'o. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. First throw for the backup now. Finds him on the slant. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They motion a receiver left. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Back to throw on 3rd down. Catch made by Mitchell. Keeps it moving. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Why, Tony? Good.
To the air, Stroud. This one finds Irving. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, uno. Hey, uno more. Look the hot. Hey.
From the 35 on 2nd down. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
11. 19 Texans.
Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
All right.
Back to throw, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, Stroud. Hits his running back. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Tony.
Working inside the red zone. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, uno more. Look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return.
At their own 19-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. It's a foot race. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's got time here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
All right. 19 Texans.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Marcus Williams has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12.
Throwing from the gun. And they pick him off again. Marcus Williams has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, south. Why, Tony?
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Punt team on the field. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. On that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Trying the right side. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Offense up to the line fast. Finding Collins. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans continuing to fight at least. Tank Dell, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Here's the lone back on the handoff. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Christian Harris on the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They give it to him again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here's a give up the middle, and they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Simple dive up the middle. He's 4A up the middle, and that's about 3. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Bullock's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Returning it from the 4. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, south. Why Tony? Come on.
Here's Stroud now. This one quickly to Dell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 18 on 2nd down. Irving hauls it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Look at high. 11. 19 Texans.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Why Tony?
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. That pass complete to Irving. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Oh, right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He finds Diggs right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Still sticking with the passing game. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch. He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Why, Tony?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Ravens. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Stroud. He puts everything behind this one. And they pick him off again. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. Just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Texans grab it. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
And they pick him off again. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion right. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Just getting back to the line, and now they have to figure out a 3rd and 13.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're not going to reach the sticks. They tried surprising them with a reverse, but the defense stops them well short. 4th down coming up.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right. Look the hot, look the hot. 11.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2J.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. From the gun, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Collins there to grab it. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Ravens rolling here in a laugher. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Pickup of 0 on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 6.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to Collins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Dell with the grab. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.
The Ravens are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.